Welcome again, everyone, to the National Restaurant Consultants NRC Helpful Moment. This is our 42nd video, and today I am so proud and pleased to welcome in Dean Dennis Reynolds, who is the Dean of the Hilton College of Hotel Restaurant Management at the University of Houston, and of course, Brian Devine, President of Top Line Management, and CafeFuel, our marketing partner at National Restaurant Consultants. I am also a proud alum of the Hilton College from a few weeks ago, or a few years ago, as they say, but thrilled to have somebody who is just one of the best leaders in the food service and hospitality community of higher education. Dean Dennis Reynolds, welcome to our NRC Helpful Moment. Thank you for joining us, Dean.
Oh, thanks for the invitation. Very excited.
Very happy to have you. And in the backdrop, I don't know if he would talk about it, but the backdrop is a new entryway and lobby that will be for the Hilton College at the Hilton Hotel at the University of Houston. And that's the architect's rendition. And so we're very proud of that. Dean Reynolds has just been instrumental in furthering the Hilton College. So again, thank you for your leadership. So Dean, the question I want to pivot towards is since March, obviously we've had a whole new world for educating our wonderful students, both not just at the University of Houston and Houston College of Hotel Restaurant Management, but the other campuses as well, San Antonio, et cetera. How have you and the faculty and staff pivoted in terms of dealing with our students and celebrating our students? I know you've done a lot of things here in the last several weeks, so if you wouldn't mind sharing, we'd sure appreciate that positive things that you're doing.
No, I'm honored. Thanks for asking. And again, thanks for including me. You know, at the University of Houston, we're very lucky to have a great president, a great provost, my boss. They're really in front of things and really setting the bar. So when all this hit, we shut the university down, and the president said, okay, you're going to take 1 week and all faculty are going to take all their courses and put them online, which sounds okay, but we've got some faculty who have never taught online. So they had to adapt and figure out how to do that. And I got to say, I'm so blessed. Our faculty are just amazing. They banded together. They were helping each other, helping the old, helping the new. It was just neat and not a glitch. We didn't have any complaints from students, and we didn't have any problems. It actually went extremely well, even during finals. You know, you have to think about, you're used to standing in class and handing out an exam, and now you got to figure out how to do a bank of questions, and then you have to have enough questions so that they're random. So if two people are sitting next to each other, they're getting different tests there. There's a lot of complexity to that, but they really did a good job. And I think that was key, and it was also key to communicate to our students that we care, that we are here for them. We did, the night before what should have been graduation, we did a selfie montage of faculty and staff holding a glass or a bottle or whatever. Our marketing person held up actually a piece of toast, which was very clever, to tell students that, you know, we're here for you. And then we did a wonderful video that the staff put together that we aired on a live stream at 2 o'clock of the day that should have been graduation. And we had over 100 people, and this is 2 in the afternoon. And now we've got the selfie montage on our homepage, we've got the video on our homepage, and the hits are it's just amazing. But the students are good, and it's a very uncertain time because no one can predict what the fall will look like. Will it be face-to-face? Will it be live? The president has said maybe we'll do a half and half, do half online, and then the second half of the semester do it face-to-face. But, you know, I mean, you got students, you have international students, can they get here? Are the dorms going to be open? So there's a lot of questions. Fortunately, we are in a good financial position. We were having our best financial year that we've ever had. So much for that. But we reopened the hotel on Monday. We had 5 guests last night, 5 more than we would have had. But we're blessed in that not one person lost their job during this. We paid everybody full salary under the work at home, which is stretching it a little bit because we've got housekeepers, maintenance people. I'm not sure what they can do and work at home, but nobody missed a paycheck. It was nice, and I think the staff really appreciated it. We did have a couple faculty who were they wanted to come to the office. They were lonely, and then I got wind of that, and I'm like, okay, no more of this. The university is closed, so unless you need to be on campus, don't be on campus. Let's just take care of each other, and we really have.
So how are you celebrating not only what you did with the graduation, but you've also been celebrating students in many different ways. I'm part of Eric's Club, of course, named after Eric Hilton, but just about 2 weeks ago, we did an online conference, or if you would, video, excuse me, with members of Eric's Club and students in terms of information and sharing. So maybe you chat a little bit about some of the other things that you've been doing with online and virtual.
So the Eric's Club it was kind of a panel discussion, and it couldn't have been more timely. It was about how to get a job, which is great. We had 104 participants in this mid-afternoon seminar, which is great. And now that I've talked to students after that, they want something to do. They want to keep that connection with the college. So we've been doing as many things. We started, thanks to your help, you've seeded it, the repository for any student or industry person who needs help. Your signs of, oh, we're now open. I mean, all those things. And unfortunately, many of our students who graduated, who had beautiful jobs lined up, don't. So we're doing everything we can. Our placement office is, open all day, every day. We're doing anything we can to get them jobs. Students had internships. One of our highest paid, or who would have been our highest paid graduate, had a job at a casino in Las Vegas. And the day of when he would have graduated, got the call saying, I'm sorry. So we are doing everything we can. We've got feelers out there, because really, I mean, and looking ahead, if you think about it, if you're a parent and looking at the hospitality industry, it's hard to get a job right now. So why would you major in that? So we're trying to paint the picture of, we've endured a lot of things, but because our recruiting, our advising, and our placement staff is so strong, I think we can help the students. We are certainly there for them, and we're advertising that. We've got job postings out, because there are companies out there hiring. It's just a matter, it may not be the job you had planned on, but it's a job. And then we've created a fund for those students who are coming back in the fall, just a straight scholarship assistance through the university, but donors can specify which college it goes to, and that'll give us discretionary funding. Because there are some students, I mean, if you think about it, you lost your job, you lost your apartment, so we're here to help. Fortunately, our summer school enrollment is up like 10%. So students, and summer is all online, but we realized we needed to teach courses like Introduction to the Hospitality Industry. We didn't have to get people coming now. In the fall, we're going to be down a little bit. University-wide, we're going to be down, but we're doing everything to keep retention, to make sure our graduation rates continues as strong as it is. I mean, it's so much so that any student who is not re-enrolled or admitted or was admitted and didn't enroll, we're actually calling each person individually. I'm not sure what else to do, but yeah. we're showing them the love as best we can. And what's probably most inspiring, one faculty staff member, there's been no complaints. It's like, faculty, they're off for the summer, and they're working harder than they ever have. That video they put together, that was on their free time. So it's been nice. And it's a reminder that really at the Hilton College, we are truly here for our students. And it kind of warms your heart.
Yeah, it's really becoming a joy and a concern, of course, at the same time, of what's going on with our students and with our faculty and staff and the university and higher education in general. So yeah. I applaud what you are doing. I'm going to segue over to Brian, and really a video that the students could possibly be doing of themselves to put out there as part of their resume, not just in written format, but maybe just even a video of themselves and showing what they've done as far as getting prepared to go out in the job market might be an idea, Brian, that you might be sharing real quick.
Yeah, so it's funny that you should say that. The one thing that I had been talking to people about for years is to have a video resume. And the reason wasn't because we had to, it was because that would make you stand out. And I was talking with parents that were like, yeah, my son or daughter has sent out 700 resumes and they've got no phone calls. And I'm like, well, how many phone calls did they make? And the answer, of course, is 0. And I'm like, well, then that's what you should expect. So if you're just like that phone feels like 1,000-pound lead weight, get in front of a camera and at least you can stand out. And when your resume reaches someone's mailbox and now you've got a link to your video, you can at least stand out. And today, now you're going to need to do that probably more than ever. So take advantage of that. And to the restaurateurs that are watching today, I want to also throw out an idea for you, because like Richard said early on, we don't really know when you're going to be able to open back up and at least get 25% occupancy, 30% occupancy. So start engaging now. Don't wait until you know what that day is. Start engaging your social media now. Start engaging through your website now. And that means putting out fun posts that are reminding people that good things are happening in the world. Send out, and if you haven't seen it, we're giving those away. So if you don't know what good stuff to put out, we're giving that for free. So if you want it, just let us know. We'll give it to you. And ask people what they're looking forward to most when the restaurant opens. What's their favorite dish? What can they not wait to see again? All of those things make people start looking to a positive future. And by engaging with them through you and your page, that's going to help when you are able to reopen. And please, whatever we can do to support you, we're here. We want to do that.
And I'll reiterate, whatever students need, and not just if you're a Hilton College student or just a student of our industry, reach out to the University of Houston Hilton College. They're here as a resource. And whether you're enrolled at the University of Houston Hilton College or not, that faculty, and of course under the leadership of Dean Reynolds, I know personally they're here to help. Right, Dean?
Absolutely. Very well said. And Brian, that's a great suggestion. It's funny, back in the day, we'd have a donor lunch. So we'd connect the donor with the student who received their scholarship. Well, that worked for a while, but students don't really understand that face-to-face. That's just not who they are. So 2 years ago or a year ago, we just brought students in and just did a 1-minute video to say, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so. You made my college career a success. Oh my gosh, within 2 weeks, I think we had 80 videos. The students loved it. They would just come in and here they get to thank the donor. The donors loved it because now you've got a face to it. They can share it with their friends. So, but I think the interview piece, Brian, that's fantastic.
Cool.
And the students are comfortable with it. I mean, they do videos, the drop of a hat, it's like, it's just what they do.
Yeah.
Yep. Just remember, what you video, you've got to be proud of. So a few takes. Make sure you're dressed appropriately and hygiene appropriately and appropriately, because it's like your Facebook page. Trust me, the recruiters are looking at your Facebook or LinkedIn or anything else. So do it right and do it right and post it right. So that's really what we have for today. I can't thank Dean Dennis Reynolds from the Hilton College, from the University of Houston enough for being a part of us today. Dean, it's just tremendous to have you. Brian, as always. And that's really all we have for today. So thanks, everybody. Bye for now. Take care.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye-bye.